Yo, let's get real for a minute. We all know the struggle of being an artist, right? The late nights, the endless tweaking, the constant pursuit of perfection. It's a grind, but it's also a passion. How many fire tracks you got stashed away in the vault? Tracks that you know could be hits, but you just haven't released them yet. We all got that folder, right? That secret stash of potential bangers just waiting for the right moment. Packed with beats, rhymes, melodies, all waiting for that perfect moment. But what if that perfect moment never comes? This ain't about hoarding tracks, fam. It's about sharing your art with the world. It's about letting people hear your voice, your story. This is about getting your music out there, building that fan base, and leveling up your game. Every track you release is a step forward, a chance to connect with someone new. Stop overthinking, stop hesitating, just drop that track. You never know who might be listening, who might resonate with your sound. Look, I get it. The fear of judgment, the fear of not being good enough, it's real. We all want that perfect sound, that flawless mix, those insane streaming numbers. But perfection is an illusion, and waiting for it can hold you back. But the truth is, waiting for the right moment, that's the quickest way to kill your momentum. Time keeps moving, and so should you. That's the quickest way to kill your momentum. And once you lose it, it's hard to get it back. And momentum is everything in this game. So take that leap, release that track, and keep pushing forward. Your future fans are waiting. Here's the deal. Overthinking is the enemy of progress. It's that little voice in your head that keeps you second-guessing every move, every note, every brushstroke. It makes you question your worth and your talent. But here's the thing. Overthinking doesn't lead to better results. It leads to paralysis. You're stuck in your head, tripping over details, obsessing over imperfections that no one else will notice. You're so focused on what could go wrong that you forget what could go right, scared of what people might say. The fear of judgment, the fear of criticism, it all becomes overwhelming. You start imagining the worst-case scenarios, and it stops you from even trying. What if people hate it? What if my mix isn't perfect? What if, man, enough? These what-ifs are just barriers you create for yourself. They are the chains that hold you back from expressing your true potential. You're letting fear hold you hostage. And fear? It's a creativity killer. It stifles innovation and keeps you from taking risks. But remember, every masterpiece was once a work in progress. Here's the truth. Your first tracks? They ain't gonna be perfect. And that's okay. Perfection is a myth. The beauty of art lies in its imperfections, in its rawness, in its authenticity. You gotta start somewhere. Every artist starts somewhere. Even the greats had their humble beginnings. They made mistakes, they learned, they grew, and so will you. The key is to keep releasing, keep experimenting, keep learning. Each piece you create is a step forward, a lesson learned, a skill honed. Every track you drop is a chance to grow, to connect, to build something real with your audience. It's an opportunity to share your journey, your evolution, your story. Don't let the fear of judgment steal that opportunity. Embrace the process, trust your instincts, and most importantly, keep creating. The world needs your art. Listen, I preach about hustle and execution, but this ain't about grinding yourself to the bone. It's about understanding that perfection is a myth. You chase perfection, you'll be chasing forever. The music industry is constantly evolving. There's always a new sound, a new trend, a new platform. Instead of chasing perfection, chase progress. Focus on getting better with each track. Learn from the feedback, adjust your strategy, and keep it moving. The more you release, the more you learn. Section 4. Missed opportunities, feedback, fans, and growth. Here's the thing about holding back your music. You're missing out on valuable feedback. When you keep your tracks to yourself, you're essentially cutting off a crucial part of the creative process. Feedback isn't just about criticism. It's about growth, learning, and understanding how your music resonates with others. Every track you release is a chance to connect with listeners, to get their take on your sound. It's an opportunity to see what works and what doesn't. Your fans are your best critics because they genuinely care about your music. They want to see you succeed and grow. You think you're gonna magically know what your audience wants without putting your music out there? Nah, man. It's a process of trial and error. You have to be willing to put yourself out there, to be vulnerable, and to accept that not every track will be a hit. But that's okay. You gotta test, you gotta experiment, you gotta listen to what the streets are saying. The music industry is constantly evolving, and so should you. Experimentation is key to finding your unique sound and style. Don't be afraid to push boundaries and try new things. And it's not just about feedback, it's about engagement. When you release music, you're starting a conversation with your audience. You're inviting them into your world and asking for their input. This interaction is invaluable. It's about building a fan base. Your fans are your biggest supporters, and they can help spread the word about your music. Every new track is a chance to grow your audience, to reach new listeners who might become lifelong fans. Every track you drop is a chance to attract new listeners, to turn casual fans into diehards. It's about creating a community around your music, where fans feel connected to you and your journey. This connection can lead to more opportunities, like live performances and merchandise sales. The more music you release, the more people you reach. It's basic math. Consistency is key. The more you put out there, the more chances you have to be discovered. It's a numbers game, and the odds are in your favor if you keep releasing quality content. But here's the biggest missed opportunity. Growth. Growth as an artist, growth in your skills, and growth in your understanding of the industry. Each track is a learning experience, a chance to refine your craft and get better. Every track you create is a step forward, a chance to refine your craft. It's about progress, not perfection. The more you create, the more you learn about your strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness is crucial for long-term success. You learn by doing, by making mistakes, by iterating. Each mistake is a lesson, each success a milestone. Embrace the journey and don't be afraid to take risks. Your growth as an artist depends on it. Section 5, Beyoncé versus Russ. Consistency wins. Look, I respect Beyoncé. Queen Bey is all about that polished, perfected image. But let's be real, not everyone is Beyoncé, and that's okay. Then you got someone like Russ. Dude's a machine, constantly dropping tracks, building his brand, connecting with his fans. He understands the power of consistency. The takeaway? There's no one-size-fits-all approach. But in the beginning stages, consistency trumps perfection. Hands down. Section 6. Flip the script. Unreleased tracks as bonuses. Let's change the way you think about those unreleased tracks. Stop treating them like precious jewels you gotta lock away. Think of them as bonuses, as surprises for your fans. Imagine this. You're consistently dropping new music, building hype, growing your audience. Then bam! You hit them with a surprise track from the vault. That's how you keep your audience engaged. That's how you build anticipation. And most importantly, that's how you take the pressure off yourself. Section 7. Momentum over masterpieces. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't strive for greatness. Of course, you should always aim to create the best music possible, but don't let the pursuit of perfection paralyze you. Focus on building momentum. Focus on getting your music out there. Focus on connecting with your audience. The bottom line is this: stop overthinking it. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Drop that track, fam. The world needs to hear your sound.